Hi guys, welcome back to Style Before Drive, and in this episode is about style time. So it's about a watch which I have for a quite long time, and I love this watch. It is one of my first watches, I would say, maybe second one in the journey of collecting watches. And this watch is that I first had a look at my friend's wrist, and it was back in 1997 or 8, I think, in England. We bought it. We both went over there and we bought it. And at the first time, I was in love with this watch, the design and everything, the facet. It was so amazing that I really wanted this watch. And then at that time, I couldn't buy it, but when I got it, when I had a chance to buy it, I bought it from America, and it was pre-owned and not a new one, because I bought it quite many years after it was released, and I think they don't make it anymore, which Dunhill, which they told me, Dunhill 80, the store of Dunhill, they told me that they don't make anymore, and these are very classic models of Dunhill, but it's amazing. I love this model. Here it is. This is Dunhill Alfred Dunhill, named as, and the reference number is UF13826 for this specific watch, and it's a pre-owned watch, as I tell. And let me take it out, and it comes with this box. It has a logo over here, as you can see, Dunhill logo, and it's a brown case, old school type case. When it used to come at older, it's a little ripped off over here, you can see, and a logo over here as well of Dunhill. But the watch is in there, and it came just like this. But when it came, and this is the watch I'm talking about, it's also known as Dunhillion Facet. Chronograph. Facet is the texture of the glass, which we'll discuss in a while. But this is an amazing watch. I really love it, with the black dial, but it gives a blue shade, as you can see in the lightning. It gives a blue shade, which is quite fascinating. And on the side, it's you can't see it from the side because it's quite thick. But I'll talk about that in a minute. But talking about this watch, it was like this, and the strap was totally ripped off. It was used, so I had to change the strap. It's a third party. Bought it from a local shop in America. It's a leather strap, but it's a very good strap, and I bought two actually. This is a plain leather, and the other one I'm going to discuss it at the end. But talking about this watch, it's a chronograph watch, and the size is 39 millimeter by width is 29 millimeter, and talking about the glass, it's a diamond shaped glass, and it's known as the Facet or something like that. It's a quite difficult pronunciation, but it is the cutting. Actually, it's a sapphire glass, but it's a cutting of it's a shape of a diamond, as you can see, and very thick. Though it's a very old model, but there are no scratches till now. I wear it very carefully, but there are some scratches on the body. And talking about the case, it's a stainless steel machine finish case. It's rough looking. It has a rough looking, not shining, which is quite good with going accurate with the watch. And the strap size is, from here it's 22 millimeter, and at the back we have all the details of the Dunhill chronograph, stainless steel, and the reference number, which is 13826, which I said before. And it's in quartz model, not an automatic. which is something I never knew. I mean, they do make in the automatic version as well. They used to come in automatic version, but this one is quartz. So yeah, but it's a chronograph, and it has three dials in it, and the six above the 6 o'clock dial, it's a second dial which goes with the clock, the arms of the clock, and the rest are, one is second and one is minute, and 10-second dial is the main, I think the main second arm is the 10-second dial, 10-second one, so tenth of the second, properly saying. And as you can see at the side, I mean, if you look at the side, it's quite thick. I don't exact know, but it should be around about 16 millimeter or something like that, including the glass, because the glass is taking quite much weight in it, size in it as well. And the best part of these facet glass are that you can't see it from the sideways. As you can see, this thing is not seeable. So yeah, but the dial is amazing on this watch, and it changes color. I mean, sometimes, it according to the light, daylight or indoor light, whatever it is, it changes the color, and sometimes it looks gray, but it is black, but sometimes it looks gray and dark gray, charcoal gray, what I'll say. And yeah, but the blue shade coming on the glass is something I was not expecting from this watch. I mean, it looks really amazing just because of the facet in it, facet cut glass. That's why it's giving such kind of a look. And yeah, and the second arm and the minute arm and the hour arm, they have a lume on it which glows a little bit, and even on the minutes, these arms over here, and 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock as well, they glow as well in the night time, but not that much. I mean, the glow of this watch is not that eye catcher or prominent. I mean, it's an old watch, but I don't know, maybe because of that is the reason it came so dull in it. And it's a leather strap, and the buckle is stainless steel, and with the Dunhill logo over here on the corner, which I swapped. I mean, the buckle came with it. The buckle which I purchased was had a different, but I wanted the original one, so I swapped it, and fortunately I got the original one with the watch. The person who sold me the watch, he sent me that. So yeah, and on the sideways, in the crown, you can see, it has a Dunhill logo over here with two on the side, the shoulder pins to operate the chronograph, which is quite tricky. I don't understand it. The chronograph of this watch, it's running, but you can see it's 10 second one is this one, then the second one is this one, and the minute one is the 9 o'clock one. So it's quite complicated for me, to understand these complications. I'm a watch lover. I really love the dial of it, and I really admire the dial. And if it would be a plain without chronograph, no complication, that would be a okay deal with me as well. But this is okay as well, but I never use these complications. They are useless for me. They are useful for the watch and most of the collectors or watch lovers, but I do like them as well. It's a feature, but I never used them. I have never used them. So yeah, but overall this watch is amazing. The design is, I think, inspired by what I've heard is the facet glass design is inspired by the coach built by Rolls Royce, their headlights, inner side of the headlights in 1939 or something like that. And this watch is from that era as well, but they kept off improving it, and came with stainless steel now and sapphire glass and all other features in it. And the center crown is more like designed like the main glass. The cuts you can see, I mean, these are more like the glass cutting kind of a design in there. And it has a 50 meter of water resistance, which is quite good, but I don't think so no one will go diving with these kind of watches. But still it has an option. I mean, 50 meters of water resistance is a good thing. I mean, you can use it in the water or in a pool or anything, but with the leather strap and such a good looking watch, I mean, I would never go in the water with this kind of a watch. But I mean, accidentally happens, that is something else, but knowing that I'm wearing this watch and I'll go in the water, I don't think so. Not at all. And at the back you can see there are small screws which are quite well finished, and the stainless steel body is quite well finished, very smooth and merged with the glass very perfectly, and really an amazing design to have in the collection. I'm very quite lucky in it. And at the back, the curve you can see which sits quite well on the wrist. Let me show you. It fits quite well on the wrist. And you can see it goes very well while you're wearing it. It's a perfect piece of, I mean, it's a perfect timepiece, I'll say. Excellent to have in the collection. One of my great choices, actually. Yeah. Though it's not that expensive, but price doesn't matter. I mean, the looks what I count, and the quality. I mean, it's a Swiss made watch, and I have it for around about 7-8 years now, and it works perfect. Once I have changed the battery, that's it. This battery, because it's a quad, so I just change it once and it works perfectly fine. Yeah. So yeah guys, this was my something, you know, love at first sight kind of a watch, which I saw at the first glimpse, and I was in love with this watch for the first time. And from that time, it took me around about 15 years or something like that to get it on my wrist. So yeah, lovely watch to have, and lovely. I mean, these kind of designers, I mean, designer brands, they do come out with some nice pieces. I mean, this is an example of it. I mean, Dunhill, they do make good watches, but this is something which is out of the bloom. I was very attractive. Rectangular shape with the facet glass finish. Looks amazing, and yeah. It do comes with a steel bracelet as well, but this leather bracelet looks perfect on it. I've seen the steel bracelet as well physically, and I was not that impressed with it, but this one is, the leather bracelet one is amazing, and it looks perfect. And yeah, talking about the second one, it's this, I got it, I've got both of them at the same time. It's quite old now. It's in a crocodile grain, and let me open and show it to you. They do come with a very good packing. This is very good. I mean, I have it since then. So this is it. This is in the crocodile grain, and it's in black color as well. This will be changed if I want to swap them with the watch. So I have to just change the buckle from this and swap them and use this one, which I will be recently, because this strap is quite now old, and I think it's okay till now, but it's quite old, and I really think that it need to be changed. So yeah, but yeah, I just wanted to give you an opinion and share the things with you of this watch. So yeah guys, this is a watch, a very attractive timepiece. It's a very, I really love it and really get appreciated whenever I wear it and go in a function or anything. And it's not that big that, I mean, girls can do wear it. I mean, it's kind of it's a men's watch, but looking at today's trend, it will perfectly go with the ladies' wrist as well. So yeah guys, this is the watch I really wanted to show you guys, and it's one of my favorite till now in my collection, the design wise and quality wise as well. It's perfect. It's a little heavy, but because of this such a big sapphire glass and stainless steel body, it has a weight. It's not that light, but it's an amazing watch. If you're a watch lover and you're watching this, and if you can buy it, there are some on eBay and different platforms. You can get it from there, and it's an amazing watch to have in the collection, what I'll say. Yeah, so anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and till the next video, do take care and see you soon in the upcoming video, which is a new surprise coming. Hopefully you'll be getting the new video in that one, and it's a new thing I've bought and I'll share it with you guys, definitely. So till the next video, take care and goodbye.